This is a 2014 Ford Explorer. This is the 3.7 liter. And I just changed the oil out as well as the transmission fluid. And I've been changing out the PTU as well too. I've already changed it out once, and this is the second time around changing out the oil. And this is the new oil. So I searched online, and there's not that many 3.7s that I've seen online, so I thought I'd just make a video and show how I did it. So let's get to the bottom and I'll show you the drain plug. This one thankfully had a drain plug. So there's the PTU, there's the drain plug. I already have it out right here. It's already cleaned up, but it just took a regular Allen wrench, 1/4 Allen wrench. This is the one that has the sensor up top. So right when I'm pointing at, that's the sensor right there. So in order to get that off, to fill it from that port, you would have to drop the cat and do all this extra stuff. So I saw online that they were filling it from the vent tube. So the vent tube, I just pulled it off. This is the vent tube for the PTU. This was really hard to get off, and I wasn't able to get it off. So I just improvised and used some regular tube, and then I used some fuel injection clamps. Just to snug it up on the vent tube. If I could get it on there. So I have it set down on the tube, on the vent tube like that. Then I just hand tightened it. And now it's popped out from right here. So this is the tube, the hose that I have going down to the vent tube, all the way down. So you're gonna have to move the air conditioner, not the air conditioner, the vent, the hosing for the air filter. So this is all has to come off. So I just took it off from right here, unclip this, pop this off, and then pop this tube off the top here, and then unhooked it from there, pulled this all off, and then I put the tube down there on top of there, and then just hand tightened the fuel injection clamp. So this is what it looked like the second time around. Nice and dark. I've only got out 8 ounces out of there. This one calls for 11.5, I believe, or 11.8 ounces. So I'm just gonna put back whatever I got out of there. So let me go ahead and I just got this right now for the drain plug, the drain plug. So we're gonna go ahead and put that in. So I went ahead and installed the drain plug again. Simple, just with the Allen wrench. Put it on there. Put some of that sealant on it, so that way it doesn't leak out. Now I'm gonna go ahead and fill it back up. This right here has a red lever on the bottom. Just pop it out, and then you push up. Comes right off. This one, you just pop it out and up, and then it should pop right off. There you go, just like that. Just don't pull too hard because you might break it. This one to the air duct is just pop it up. Pop it off. Now just open the screw and that screw. for the vent tube on that hose. So if I keep zooming in, there it is right there. I have a light on it. See how I had that fitting around there? The fuel injector clamp. It's right on top of that vent tube. I'm sure I could get a closer look of it too. Well, it's kind of hard to get in there. Now you guys get an idea though, how I have it set up. That is probably the best angle. So from the way that I saw it done, was that they were using this Mixmaster. So just plug it right in. And you let gravity just feed it right through. So I have a zip tie right here to the brake one. So I'm putting back in 8 ounces. That's how much I got out. So it's just slowly going. And then the air bubbles will come out. So I'm filling it through the vent tube. Using a tube hose, I think it's like 5/1/8 hose that goes down there. I have it clamped on with a fuel injector clamp. Snugged it. So this takes a while. So this is also just grab something and just put it there while it goes down. Also, what was helping me out was just putting it in just a little bit and then backing it back out, letting the air bubbles come out. See that air bubble? Hopefully it's coming in on camera. See, I just I'm not forcing it down, I'm just lightly just pushing it in, pushing it out, pushing it in, and then pushing it out. And then you'll see the air bubbles come out. They're nicely coming out, so it's creating more space in there. See how I burped? So I'm not going past this line here. If I keep going down, it's just gonna push it down, and I feel like that's just gonna ruin the seals on the PTU, and then it might start creating leaks. So here I'm just slowly pushing it in, pushing it out, forcing the oil in, forcing it back out. Will create a negative pressure, and then hopefully the air bubbles are coming out. See, I'm not like going all the way down and forcing it, the whole plunger all the way down, because then that's just, it may start leaking here, it may start leaking at the vent tube, and it might start leaking at the seals in the PTU. Alright, let's put some more in there. I think I filled that up too much shit. See how it's like slowly going down. It's on the second mark on top. Now it's going down to the third mark. It's going down slowly, slowly, slowly to the fourth mark now. That's the fourth mark, and then that's the fifth mark, sixth mark. Hopefully it doesn't burp out. But yeah, this is how it's done through the vent tube. If you don't want to, this is how it's done through the vent tube if you don't want to open up the sensor and fill from the top there. That's just way too much work. And the video that I saw, he did it the same way like this. The way that he did it was he unhooked the vent cap, tied it in with the little brass fitting to this line, and then hooked it here. I couldn't get the vent cap off, and I didn't want to break it. So I just pulled the whole tube out, the whole vent tube, along with the hose, the vent and the vent tube along with the hose, and then I just used my own hose, connected at the vent tube with that fuel injector clamp, and now I have it here. See how it's burping. Oh my god, it almost came out. There's the tube right there, the vent tube. It's kind of hard for the angle to get into it, but there it is right there. And this is what I meant when I had it clamped on. So let me go ahead and put this back on. So this just pushes right onto that vent tube, and then it should be good to go. All right, got the vent tube back, put back in. It's the one with the green zip tie. That boy right there, the one with the green zip tie going up. So now I'm just gonna put everything back together and the car should be done.